Today is the first day of January 2020, and it started off with a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Right now, we got the wind coming out of the north, a cool breeze, but it's a beautiful look, if you could call it beautiful. Not so beautiful in the way of commerce because there's no boats out there really. The docks are all gone. But it's quiet, beautiful sunshine. The dock here on the Union Jack dock is almost gone. But in all thanks, it's a beautiful day in Mashaba, Abaco. September 1st, 2019 will always be one of the worst days of Kai Mill's life. And I didn't know that at the age of 58, yesterday, the 31st of December, I turned 58. I never knew that I would be starting over at 58, the time when people look for retirement. Most of us and us in Abaco are starting over. Just got back to work after 4 months absence, got a vehicle, lost my home, lost my city, and it's coming back at a snail pace. But I owed it to myself to get a birthday present for myself. Nobody gonna buy you no present, man. Ain't got no time for no present. I ain't see one of them in a long time. So I just thought I will do this. And what I did to myself or for myself, everybody saw the video that I took my first week back, coming from Hopetown doing a job, and I was dropping a worker home. And everybody saw what happened on the street of Spring City with the Royal Bahamas Defense Force officers. These are the guys that swore to protect and to serve the Bahamian people. They took an oath of office that they would protect us by all means necessarily, putting their life and limb on the line for country and countrymen. Boy, that all went out the window on Spring City. These guys unlawfully stopped. That's the first thing. Unlawfully, had no reason to stop me. They stopped me. Then they unlawfully searched me. Then they assaulted and battered me. This happened on the 29th day of November. Well, for my birthday present, before I got to my birthday present, I went and did the honorable thing. All citizens that feel that they're wrong by our law enforcement, everybody got a boss. I went and looked for the boss, and they told me they'll do the investigation and come back on Monday. Monday I missed it. They said come back Tuesday. And the guy who I thought was the boss weren't the boss. There's another guy, Michael Simmons, Commander Michael Simmons. When I look at this guy is a big guy. He should have been a football player, but he's big in stature. And we sit down at the table with him and about 9 of his senior officers. I didn't know what the word commander means, because I ain't into the Defense Force thing. But this allowed me to hardly explain. Ask me, so you like do videos, eh? Or dare you call my officer's name in your video? So I tried to explain. He said, let me tell you something, Mr. Mills. whatever my officers did to you, I approve everything. There's nothing you can say to change my mind. I approve everything. I know what they did, and I am completely in agreement with them feeling your genitals, feeling my balls, feeling my breasts. And he's also was in agreement with them laughing at me. So I authorize it. He say, listen to me. I hear you a big man. You talking about you want to sue? Sue Commander Simmons. So I said, well, Mr. Simmons, I can need your first name to put on the writ. Could you tell me your first name, sir? He say, get him out of my office. He stood up, just like clockwork. Boy, when he stood up, everybody stood up. He said, this meeting is over. Get him off this property and don't let him come back here for no reason at all. What Michael Simmons didn't recognize that I am also elected by the same people that elected Darren Henfield, the people of North Abaco. I am elected in a lower office by the same people that elected the man that came down there and feed y'all on December 25th. The most right honorable Prime Minister Hubert Minnis. I am elected by the same people who elected him. They are Bahamians. We are Bahamians. And when a fella that has a position of Commander Michael Simmons, officer in charge of the Defense Force, who's based in Dundastan, Abaco, could say that he authorized the sexual assault, he authorized the unlawful stop, he authorized the unlawful search of Kai Mills. Then he went on further to say that he, Commander Michael Simmons, officer in charge of Defense Force that's located in Dundastan, Abaco, Bahamas, he's in charge of the whole island. And Michael Simmons said to Kai Mills that he authorized the assault and battery of Kai Mills, who went through Hurricane Dorian, lost my mother through to Hurricane Dorian, almost lost my life, lost my 3 vehicles, lost my job, lost my city, lost Modena, lost Relda, my relatives, 3 women that died from the storm in Abaco. I lost all this. And Commander Michael Simmons, officer in charge of the Defense Force in Dundastan, Abaco, Bahamas, said he authorized the unlawful stopping, the unlawful search, the assault and battery, everything that his officers did to you on the streets of Spring City. Kai, I authorize it. And you're such a big man, you put Michael Simmons, commander in charge name on the writ. Well then, I did such thing. I oblige Michael Simmons because he doesn't impress me. On the 27th of December, I filed a writ against Michael Simmons, not the Defense Force, because he's not worthy of being on the Defense Force. And I didn't sue the government because then Michael Simmons would run like a coward to the Defense Force office and ask the Attorney General to lawyer him up. So I purposely suing Michael Simmons so that he could pocket up 20,000. See, Michael Simmons, going into Supreme Court, this kind of case, your lawyer gonna start with 20,000. I advise you in the letter, and I'm going to send the letter out that the world could see who we got in charge of us after the hurricane. And the sad part about it is the most honorable Prime Minister, Hubert Alexander Minnis, or whatever his second name is, Hubert Minnis, Prime Minister, and Darren Henfield, my member of parliament, used to be my cousin, used to be my friend, where they're feeding these guys that are assaulting, illegally searching, battering people. They've done it to many, but I'm the only brave tailor to take it to the next level because Commander Michael Simmons urged me to go ahead and do such because he is in charge and he got big, broad shoulders. So my thing to you, Michael Simmons, do not take the letter lightly. Lawyer up. I ask you in the letter, I will take it easy on you if you write a letter of apology to Kai Mills and you go to church and you ask God to forgive you from your sinful ways towards Kai Mills and the Abaconians that you guys have so brutally assaulted, taken the generator, stolen from us. And if Michael Simmons were to do this to an elected official, I'm a past mayor, elected mayor of Central Abaco. What do his officers do to the illegal Haitians, Jamaicans, and other persons when they got them in their authority? If he could do this on the streets of Abaco after we went through a hurricane, what does he do to the illegals? And the surprising thing is, I haven't heard anything from the minister, Marvin Deems. I still call you my friend, Marvin. You're going to see this video. I haven't heard anything from Commander King. All he's doing is staying down there outside the cabinet office there, smoking them cigars. The cigar's bigger than him. The biggest thing on him, it's Michael King or Commander King. It's that cigar he's smoking. But he still have Commander Simmons here, brutalizing and disrespecting the constitutional rights of Bahamian. This is early. This is just the first day of January 2020, and you're live on WCAY. I am just now getting started, and the first thing I want to start with is removing Commander Michael Simmons from his brutal regime in Abaco. You're live on WCAY.